Hi everyone, my name is Fletcher. I'm a nurse practitioner. I've been practicing for about 8 years now, doing functional medicine for a couple years, and started my functional medicine practice about almost exactly a year ago, in about a week. I actually stumbled upon Dr. Walsh's program in Metabolic Fitness Pro just incidentally a couple years ago now. My dad was having some issues with reactive hypoglycemia, and I was trying to find more information about it instead of what was typically an up-to-date and other conventional medical databases, just saying that you need to eat more snacks throughout the day, smaller snacks. And there was really no, investigation into why it happens and better treatments and things to do for it. So I was just researching on Google and found a like 1 hour lecture that Dr. Walsh had regarding reactive hypoglycemia, and I just remember being blown away by how in depth it was and how within an hour I just felt like I knew so much more. And I always knew that there was more. I just couldn't ever find where to get that information. And so I felt like I don't even know how much I spent, but it was money well spent, just for that 1 hour lecture, and started investigating more into all of their other content. And I feel like even just with probably a couple of the last few practice ups, even just from like less than 5 hours of content that I've viewed recently, and I've started on the larger functional medicine certification. But even with just the last 3 practice ups, I feel like the information that I've gleaned from that is well worth the cost of the program. Like, it's been practice changing. I've been able to, with just very basic labs that people come in with that they've either already done or that I order for them, I can tell them things that nobody's told them before and give them more information and guidance on how to kind of direct their care, much better than even with some of these functional tests that have almost too many markers. And as Dr. Walsh discusses, a lot of them don't have any validation. They're not evidence-based per se. So I think I really like their program because it is completely evidence-based. I know I've been through a lot of other programs, and like Dr. Walsh, I won't say their names per se, but most of them, and they all mention the same things, and mention a little bit of some of the differences. They go about things in a little bit different way, but recommend all the same functional tests, and having patients spend thousands of dollars on these tests, and that may or may not help you, and also all the supplements. There was a practice up on nattokinase, and that just kind of blew my mind, and was something that I've always wondered, like, why are we recommending the same dosage of supplements for people and not really considering how they should be taken and when, and all these different considerations that really aren't made in other programs. So I feel like Dr. Walsh's program is just completely different than any other program, focusing on basic lab work, blood chemistry, evidence-based testing and treatments. And it's just completely different than anything I've ever, gone through before. So, like I said, even in just a few hours of content, it's definitely been worth it for me. And I think it's really nice for patients when they've already sometimes been to other functional providers and they kind of have a bad taste in their mouth from, maybe not having too much improvement and paying thousands of dollars already, and they can come see you, and you can look at a CBC, a chem panel, and maybe something like a lipid panel, and you can tell them way more than anyone's told them before. So I'm looking forward to finishing all their content. I know I'm going to have to go through it at least 5 times just because there's so much content. and so much to glean from it. It's one of those, it's kind of like a movie that you watch 20 times, and each time you watch it, you kind of see something else. You learn something more each time. So I highly recommend, and I'm looking forward to finishing the rest of it.